Currently unavailable.
Currently unavailable. It's available. It's starting. It's a PS1 try time. Cole's here.
Hello.
We're playing Cyberia. You're playing the PAL edition, and apparently a PAL edition that we can play in either French or German. If we're going by Final Fantasy history here, if we play in French, we'll lose right away, and if we play in German, we'll beat it over the course of several months.
That sort of correlation seems a little
It's loose.
suspect to me.
It's based on.
But I can't deny the truthfulness of that statement.
It is on the Final Fantasy games. Everyone we've played in French, we failed really early. Everyone we've played in German, we've beaten.
Exactly, like irrefutable logic.
And we haven't beaten any of the ones we've played in English. There's no consistency to how well we do there. We didn't do that great at tactics. We didn't get that far in 7. We got to the Temple of the Ancients, and we fell off the clock, and that thing fucking worked us. Also, I don't know if my microphone's picking these up. There are ample fireworks outside. I hope. It is July 4th. 12:40 a.m. on July 4th. It is July 3rd for Cole.
Yeah, people have been setting off fireworks here too, though.
Yeah. But I wanted to be clear that it was, it's not... These aren't the fireworks that happen at the end of the day on July 4th when the city is even shooting them off. It's from Zatrix Entertainment, or Zatrix.
I love those guys.
Oh, they're great. I think this game's gonna be sci-fi. 1994. Oh boy. So, what do you think, French or German?
I'd suggest German should be your go-to because you're learning German, right? By now you're like basically 2 terms of high school German into.
I've learned more
into
German than I have French from this, for
Yeah.
sure. Angriff means attack. Something else means magic. It's actually been a while since we've done Final Fantasy VIII. I'll never forget that Angriff means attack. Oh, it just told me something. But this is identification. So this is definitely my name.
P S O
U
N
N
E T R Y.
Upsilon is what it says for Y. Okay. Oh boy. I just realized the puzzles in this, in either language, are going to be a bit of a...
Bitte Arkadenstufe eingeben.
Okay. So the lady's voice is telling us about the difficulty.
Experte, Fortgeschrittener, Anfänger.
And choose our difficulty here with the arcade and the puzzle.
Bitte, die Arkadenstufe und die Purzelstufe sind zu einfach. Die Arkadenstufe und
Gonna leave it on normal as usual.
und die Purzelstufe
Um,
sind zu einfach.
Now, I was going to turn the puzzle difficulty to 1,
Bitte Anfänger.
but I guess I can't have both arcade and puzzle difficulty at 1. And when I briefly looked about this game, I saw that you couldn't do that, and it said that if you try to set both difficulties to 1, the game will tell you that it's too easy.
Bitte Puzzlestufe.
So because the puzzle part's going to be in German, I'll have that at 1.
Arkadenstufe einlegen.
Wait, why are you going easy in this game? I thought your rule of thumb was to play on normal. Like, you don't play on easy on other games.
That's true. I'll leave them both at 2.
I'm just
Puzzlestufe.
curious.
You're right.
Cyberia.
I just don't want to get
I would-
stuck on the
I-
puzzles.
Well, in my position is you should play on easy more often. Like in general, I feel like going for easy is fine, and like, it's, there's no reason to do. But it seems like before, you would stick to normal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll see.
Wie fährt sich das Gerät?
I think usually if I don't know anything about it, I'll default to normal.
Okay, dein Rendezvous ist in 10 Minuten. Du wirst mit einem gewissen Santos Kontakt aufnehmen. Eine TV-22
There's
ist schon
solid graphics.
This reminds me of like some of the games I had for my first computer.
Yeah, this game was also released for Windows.
Vertrauen ist gut, Troll ist besser.
Habe ich dich aus der Einzelhaft rausgeholt oder nicht?
Well, my first computer was a Mac, so
You would have probably played this on the Sega Saturn.
Das sag ich dir. Ich kenne den aktuellen
that's
Feels like
possible.
that's the console a lot of Mac owners had. They just gotta go for the unpopular,
It does fit, yeah.
unpopular everything. I mean, you
Yeah.
had a Saturn, didn't you?
We did for a while. Like that wasn't really. Yeah. I don't. Neither the computer nor the Saturn was really in my hand. Like my choice at that time. I was a child.
Er war dann über 2 Tage in der Schweiz im Videophon. Er wird langsam heiß. Vielleicht ist Assistent nicht verdächtig. Heute nicht viel zu machen, alle streng gewacht.
Pretty wild cutscenes.
Keiner will wissen wie.
I think we had a Saturn because we had a Genesis before that, and the Genesis was a good system.
You had
So
to
like,
transfer over your save files and everything.
Auf der 2. Etage.
I think it was more brand loyalty than it was.
4 Uhr nicht mehr auffindbar. Das Team ja nicht.
Yeah, and I think when we bought our Saturn, it was less clear that we were like going for the underdog.
Verdammt. Hey, hab mir schon gedacht.
For sure, I think a lot of those things
Also, in den
you don't necessarily know which one is going to be
be.
until after the
Was soll
fact.
ich dann damit anfangen?
Well, yeah, I remember as a kid, it's like similar to when Microsoft got into it. It's like Sony, like they make TVs. Like, what?
Okay, ich schaff mich weg.
What do they know about video games?
And you get ones that, I don't know, in retrospect, it seems like a tie in terms of popularity between like the Xbox and the PS2. I don't know, was one of those actually significantly more successful than the other?
PS2, yeah, by leaps and bounds.
I didn't know that. I had a PS2. I didn't have an Xbox, but
The Xbox 360 was when Xbox was first successful. Like
and
the
then,
first
you know what?
Xbox.
I had a 360 and I didn't have a PS3, so I
Yeah.
guess I follow the winners. It's a
Sounds
difference
like
between,
it.
it's a difference between us. I had a VCR. You had Betamax.
This is literally true.
Sure. Yeah, it actually is.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it says a lot. Yeah, we were a Macintosh Betamax household.
Oh boy, this is okay. I'm adventuring here.
Ugh, game looks.
Choose between 1 or 2 directions to walk. None of my face buttons are doing anything yet.
Hier spricht Santos. Sofort bei mir antreten, die erste Tür
Huber
rechts und
says
links drüben.
we judge the most popular console of a given age by which console has the most shovelware. Which I would.
PS2
Yeah.
is the winner for sure. PlayStation, clear
Yeah,
winner.
Oh boy, yeah. Don't I know it? Speaking of shovelware, though, Power Shovel was a good fucking game.
This is true. It was pretty rad, actually. Yeah, no, that would be definitely something I would vote for like a PS1 revenge or whatever. Be more Power Shovel.
Well, one more follower on Twitch. We can bring back our
Wird
our
jeder
first game.
Neuankömmling so begrüßt?
I'd like to give Final Fantasy IX another shot, but
Hier,
Oh, see, like me personally, I would so much rather see more Power Shovel than Final Fantasy. Like Final Fantasy IX, I know what happens. Power Shovel, there's still so much to be discovered. We only scratched the surface.
true. And then I can go and I could practice power shovel a bit, get really good at it. I think I have to run. I think I might fuck up here if I don't go the right direction, which I don't know which direction she's telling me to go because I don't speak fucking German. Oh, I got on my Tron bike.
Man, yeah, I don't think I played this specific game, but this is definitely. I remember we bought
Shit.
like
Oh shit. This is dope. Okay.
a box of games at Costco, and a bunch of them were like this.
Including like action sequences like this.
Yeah, like for instance, the one that reminds me the most of had some stuff that where you were in ships, and it also had like some first-person, like fist fighting garbage. Like, so yeah, it would be like weird adventure, and then like action sequences that were really hard until you figured out how to beat them, and then it was just like trivial, you know, that kind of thing.
I'm not sure if this is really hard yet or not. I feel like I've been blowing up most of the planes pretty quickly, but I'm also getting hit from I don't know what now. I'm supposed to be going forward or something. I don't know how to do that. Stay centered.
Have you been doing your German Duolingo?
I've been doing Japanese Duolingo, and I don't really like the way it teaches it.
I've not used Duolingo, and I've heard nothing but bad things about it, like in terms of Japanese.
Yeah, no, so you're like, you know, if you're starting from scratch, like you're fucked because, you know, it's teaching you random kanji mixed in with random characters, but then also like, you know, you better know that Mizu means water, and so it's
Yeah.
parts of it are okay from you like refreshing things and like, okay, that's right. You know, hataraku means work. Although working buddies taught me that, or re-taught me that. From their theme song.
Hataraku?
Speaking of getting worked. Cyberia, the password for the rig dock level is rig dock. Oh, okay. So this is its own level. When I had to leave this dock and walk to the door, that was a level that we could have reloaded to. We got to meet Gia. We got to skeet shoot. So maybe this is a hard one where I was missing it. It's it for Cyberia, unfortunately. Thanks for checking this out, and I don't want to give away too much, but before too long, a little over a month or so, PS1 try might start getting a little more interesting, particularly in games with some multiplayer. So, look forward to that, those of you who watch this video all the way to this point.
And aren't in the know.
Yeah.
Which is